Hi, here Farmer John, and it is Tuesday morning. The weather is pretty nice, probably 65, 70. The roosters are crowing. I'll show you a few of the projects we're working on. John Deere 2010, we brought it up to the top here. We've got it all run. This is the one that's got the rebuilt engine. And it does run good. Anybody want, the brakes are locked up on it, so we're taking the rods off. And we're taking the brakes off just to adjust them. But this one has the shaft that goes through the transmission housing, or the lower part of it. And the shaft itself on this one is froze up somehow. So we've taken the brakes off. We're going to go ahead and clean the brakes while we got them off, and put it back together. But process of elimination, taking the rods off, check your center shaft, make sure it's working. But we had several things. This tractor had sat after they put the engine, before they put the engine in it. So there were some things that were froze up, and this is one of them. And it's probably right on the collars, on the outside of the shafts where they're froze. So we're going to take the outside off on the other side, and we're going to put a big pipe wrench on it so we don't mess the shaft up, and see if we can get it to turn, because they're pinned on both sides. You can probably, I'll zoom in on it. The shaft that's for your left side brake, it goes through the casing. So we're going to try to get a pipe wrench on it. There's Larry's head. And we're going to see if we can't get that shaft to rotate. We already put heat on, so we're letting it sit and cool just a little bit. And hopefully with a little bit of luck, it'll turn. We can probably get a pipe wrench in there now, Larry.
I don't know if we can get that big one in there or not.
Stretch that rod out a little bit. There it goes. It's almost off.
Yeah, let's see.
All right. So anyhow, we're working on the 2010. It's all running good. We've got, gonna wait on the seat. But anyhow, the price is gonna go up as I keep working on it. But right now it's $2,000 the way it sits. It's gonna be more if once we put the seat and stuff on it and get everything else working on it. This has got the underslung exhaust. We've already changed the filters in it, fuel filters. High top fenders. The PTO works, the lift works on it. We've already tried all that out. Anyhow, that's the 2010. All right, the 5400, we're finally back on it. We've got all the hydraulics working on it, but we're waiting on a few O-rings. And then we're going to wrap it up. We're going to take the loader back off and go ahead and paint it. I've got all new decals coming from John Deere. The problem was with this, it had a little valve that was broke. Well, it wasn't broke, it was missing a screw in it. This is one John Deere wanted $600 for the little valve, and I happened to get it in Tennessee for $20. Yes, I said $20 versus $600, and everything's working good. So the $20 part was our problem. So we're gonna work on getting this thing wrapped up in the next week or so, and then it'll be for sale with the loader. So anybody interested in the 5400, it runs really good. The hydraulics are very strong. It's got all new packings and all the cylinders. We are going to put a new bucket on the front of it too, so it'll have a new bucket. All new lights, seats, new tires. So I'll be excited to see this one go to a new home. It's time to get working on some of our older antique stuff. We've got some sitting that we want to get onto. So, but anyhow, one other thing on the 5400 or 5000 series, a lot of people will use them and they don't know they've got the filter that's down here in the very bottom. Your hydraulics will quit working. That filter down there below the PTO. You've got to change that when you're changing your hydraulic filter. You don't change them, you clean them actually. There's a metal mesh in there. So you want to make sure you clean that. And then the front hydraulic filter is on the front underneath there, which you can see. So when changing one, you got to change the back or clean the back one also. So just know that when you're working on the 5000 series, they're notorious for getting clogged up. But hopefully in the next week, I hope, or when we get a few good days, I'll get this thing sanded. We're going to remove all the decals, warning labels. We're going to paint it, put all new factory John Deere decals back on it. And this thing will be ready to sell. So those are just a few of the projects we're working on. We're gonna try to get that done, get the 2010, and we are gonna bring up one of the MCs. We're gonna start putting the loader or dozer blade on it. So that's gonna be a project we're working on too, along with these. Any luck, Larry?
Yeah, I've turned.
Oh, you got it to turn, huh? Well, isn't he strong, man? Sometimes you gotta use leverage, so we'll put that big old pipe on it. Oh, there goes the brake pedal, guys. We've already heated it up, as you can see down there. So it's just, we're putting the pipe wrench on it. We'll have to clean those marks up, I'm sure. But I'm gonna have to do it several times to get it to get freed up. There it goes. You guys see it move? There it goes. So we know the brake pedal will work here. We're gonna do it several times to get it working. We'll spray it down with some PB Blaster because I don't think there's any way to get in there. It's got.
There it is right here.
How'd you find it fitting?
There's a plate. Right here.
Yeah.
Right behind it. Spray it.
All right. Well, this side don't have a plate, does it? Yeah, this side don't have a plate. We've already burned this in at the casting and stuff, trying to get it
Across it.
loosened up. So anyhow, but yeah, anybody interested in the 2010 or 5400, just let us know. And like I said, we're going to be starting on the MC this afternoon. We're going to bring it up here and start getting the dozer blade ready for it. And we've got it sitting over here already. So, all right, well, it looks like the sun's starting to pop out here in the south. All right. Everybody have a good day, and Farmer John signing out.